Hello. How are you? Let's see if I'm live for reals. Happy Friday the 13th. I have my tuning fork, obviously. Look at. Let's get it started. It's been I have an itch. It's not a scratch. It's not a pick. It's a scratch. It's been quite the week, hasn't it? It really has. I mean, okay, so today's Friday the 13th, the last Friday the 13th of the year. Mercury in retrograde ends on Sunday, also a full moon on Sunday, the last full moon of the year, also known as the cold moon. Cold. And what else happened this week? Something kind of big. What happened? Well, 12/12 was yesterday. That was kind of exciting. I love the 12/12 gateway portal. I don't see it being live on my page yet. So if you see me live, oh, there it is. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, gateway portal was yesterday, and 12/11 or 12/10 was Colorado Gives Day. I feel like there was something else. If you can think of it, let me know. But there's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, we've just had a lot in general in December. I love it. And then 12/21 is going to be the what? Who can say it? The solstice. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Looky here. I'm going to have some bubbles. We're going to pop that open. We're going to pull some cards. Betty's here, scratching my Pee Wee Herman chair. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, ma'am. No. GT. Say hi if you're here. Hi, Randy. Joe Craw's here. Hey, Joe Craw. Yeah, if you want to go live again, girlfriend. It's funny how different I look from, was that 6 years ago? I like my hair better like this. My hairstylist, who I love, I just adore her. And you know what? Comments aren't showing up anymore. Fuck your comments, apparently. So I'm going to watch it over here. My hairstylist was like, hey, do you want to... Oh. Now it's a party. Have you ever been like in restaurants when they pop that? And I'm always like, my love language, my love sound. My hairstylist was like, would you like to, have some of your own color in there? I was like, fuck no, I don't. Absolutely not. This is what my hair was when I was a kid. It's darker now. Who cares? Joe Cross says, you had me in spooky. Have you seen my girl's spooky pals? No, I have not. Post a link here, please. I'm so mad that it's not letting me post links anymore. Some destinations won't get comments. You mean like Facebook? Facebook pages, Facebook profiles, info. Hold on, let's see. Well, to change your profile, Facebook sets the privacy to friends only by default. If you want viewers' comments to show up, you need to make your stream public on Facebook. Don't worry, it's easy. Follow these steps. Well, son of a, you know what? Well, that's why. My bad. That was me. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Speaking of which, oh, hey, Scott. What's up, my friend? That was so fun hanging out with you all in Boston. How's your job going? How are you two doing? How's the fam? It's bad when the person who doesn't need a drink needs a drink. Do you not drink? Do you need a drink? Cheers, brother. Do you need some tuning fork? What in the wide world of sports is going on? Christ on a cracker. He says, good. Yay. That's what we need to hear. We need some good news up in this world constantly. So let's see. Randy, let us know if you need a drink. Hi, Ramiro. Nice to see you on here. What was I going to say? Anywho, who knows? Okay, yes, Friday the 13th. So if you didn't see, I just did this whole post over on Facebook just now about Friday the 13th. And it has a lot of info. And I think you all should read it, including you menses, because it talks about the menses a little bit. Let me pull this up. Let me see if I can share screen. That would be kind of fun because I thought it was really interesting. It's a woman over on Instagram that I shared her story, her information, and she's called her story speaking. And I was like, dang, things we don't know. I mean, I knew some of the details about it that, the patriarchy is always messing with things. Let me pull this up. Are you ready? I'm going to go through it. Are you interested in it? Well, you're going to have to. Well, we're waiting. What movie is that from? All right, let's go over here. Window. This one. Boop. Boop. Can you see this? Whee. Okay. So, all right, here's info number 1. The number 13 was believed to hold potent feminine energy and is considered to be the number of death, rebirth, creation, fertility, and blood. This is because we have 13 moon cycles every year, and the average female also experiences 13 periods a year. Don't freak out. I said period. I'll just slap you into next week. Okay, so lunar calendar is made up of 13 months. The moon is a symbol of intuition and feminine power. So I said lunar calendar, not Gregorian or whatever that's called. So everybody calm down. In ancient times, women would gather in circles on the 13th day of the month, especially during the full moon, to perform rituals, honor the goddess, and celebrate the connection to nature and divine feminine. This is a time for women to reclaim their power, tap into their intuitive gifts, and engage in sacred ceremonies. The patriarchal fear of this power could have been one reason why this day was vilified in later times. I don't think it's a could be. I think it's because. It was only when society became more patriarchal that women were made to feel shame when they were having their periods and to ignore their amazing potential to create and hold space for life. People, listen, is that not good information? The name of the origin of the name Friday can also be tracked back to the worship of the Norse goddess Frigg or Freya. In Norse mythology, Frigg was the goddess of marriage and fertility, and she was highly regarded amongst the Norse people. Friday was also considered a sacred day dedicated to the worship of Frigg, which is why the name Friday, Freya, we should say, became associated with this day of the week. All right, this is a little TMI, but let's get into it, okay? Like many things of the divine feminine, the day was feared by the patriarchy and eventually co-opted to fit a patriarchal narrative in order to suppress the power of sacred feminine. Okay, listen up, really. Christianity, one of the most prominent reasons, is rooted in the Christian tradition. The Last Supper, held on the eve of Christ's crucifixion, had 13 attendees. Judas, the disciple who betrayed Jesus, was said to be the 13th guest at the table. Additionally, Christ was crucified on a Friday, further linking both the day and the number 13 to misfortune. These are just information. Don't get all twisted if you don't like it. Norse mythology. There was a similar tale in Norse mythology where Loki, the god of mischief, was the 13th guest at the banquet in Valhalla. His presence led to chaos and destruction, reinforcing the negative connotations surrounding the number 13. And as time went on, these beliefs transformed into a widespread superstition, and people began skipping the number, avoiding the number 13, and whether it be in buildings, skipping the 13th floor, they're not doing that anymore, thank goodness, or avoiding any major activity on Friday the 13th altogether. Forget that. All right, so this one has a little music, but I love this gal too. Talked about goddess Freya and also Venus. Traditionally, it's about love, friendship, beauty, and fertility. For witches and pagans, the number 13 is associated with good luck and moving with the flow of divine energy. All right, y'all. So that is all the info about Friday the 13th. Wasn't that interesting? Kind of like that. Okay, it's playing a lot of music. So, yeah. Stop feeling weird about 13. That's such a powerful number. Today is my friend Zelma and her husband, Big Daddy is all I call him, but Don. And it's their 36th, I think, or 37th wedding anniversary. They got married on a Friday the 13th. I thought that was pretty fun, right? Hi, Rand. I see you're watching. Chris Ann, nice to see you too. Good to see everybody on here. The Spooky Pals on Etsy. Hey, Joanne, if you'll actually text that to me, or oh no, let me see. Maybe I can pull it up here on Facebook. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anywho, ha. So let's pull this up. That looks super cute. How's everybody doing though? You good? Do you feel? Here's what I vacillate between. Feeling joy about, first of all, taking back the number 25, because when I think of 2025, I think of Project 2025. So that puts me in a mood. So I do vacillate between feeling hopeful and then utter and complete disappointment in so many people. Yeah, and you know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Here, let me pull this up so we can see. This is the Spooky Pals, Joanne says. Let's pull that up. Cute. cute. Oh my gosh. Look at those little bubs. Oh my gosh, they're really reasonable too. Are these friends of yours? That's super cute. Mhm. Oh, is this the girls? Cute. Sadie and Jesse. Spooky Pals out of Boston. Love it. Super cute. Hey, speaking of Boston, so Andy Lyons, as you know, my good friend, has a podcast called Don't Be Caged by Your Age. And she just did an amazing interview with this woman whose parents were Holocaust survivors. She has worked on a lot of different projects, very community based. She's getting ready to do a movie talking about being a mensch, which I thought was wonderful, and then also teaching kids as well too. And it was such a great and important message because feeling like a lot of kids don't have as much guidance. I mean, this is an age-old story, whatever. But a lot of kids have also gone down that horrible path of following people like Charlie Kirk and all these Andrew Tate or whatever that guy's name is. Of course, Joe Rogan. And so we need to create more positive role models for men that's not in this toxic positivity, and then having this healthy male role models and things like that. So anyway, I really liked her a lot too. And then she told a story about her parents meeting in a concentration camp. And I don't know about you, but this is where my fear comes from as well too. I feel like we're sitting in a space where people must have felt, I don't know, 90 some years ago, whenever 1933, however long that was, 91 years ago, that it's just, you know, they must have felt like that when Hitler got into office. Not s sorry to be No, I'm not sorry. I'm rarely sorry. That's what stretch I go to, and it's not a stretch. Seeing a lot of the information this week of world leaders literally making fun of him and how stupid his handshake is. Hi, Sammy, Bo Bammy, I see you're here. How's your honey? Tell him I said hi. Can't wait to see you all. When can we get together? Sammy Gomez is one of my friends here in Denver who is also part of Colorado. What is it called? Rocky Mountain Auto Press. That's me. I just did a post. Oh, will you guys go like it? It's over on Mia Voss Live, and it's for the the Dodge Hornet that I drove about 3 months ago. So I'm sort of following up on all the cars that I got to drive. But I did a reel, so I was kind of annoyed. I did a reel. Actually, can you like vote for me? I did a reel, but it doesn't show up on some of these programs that I use to. Oops, okay, already. Some of these programs that I use that counts all the numbers and the clicks and all that type of stuff. So please go and like it. Tell me what you think. I also did on Instagram a story about the Lexus that I drove a couple weeks ago. Also going to do one on the Fiat. So if you're interested, that would be a great way to support me, by the way, if you could go and like all that. So I'm going to post those links in here right meow while we're talking. Also, post your links here of how I can support you and how I can go and like your content. Listen, sorry, I'm drinking Prosecco, so I'm going to burp. We are going to be in a coming up period where supporting one another, getting hyper local focused, community focused, that's going to be the first step. And then city focused, and then county focused, state focused, United States, worldwide. You can vacillate between all of those. I've been using that word a lot today. I don't know. I must have thought it was cool. Or it just applies. Anyway, going back and forth between a lot of those modes, because supporting local business, especially anything that doesn't have to do with big box business, that's what she said, is going to be really smart. Now, darn it all, I had a link and I will post it in here. There's an app that you can download on your phone, obviously, and it will let you know any of these businesses, especially the larger corporate ones, who they support, where their dollars have gone to. I mean, some of them have like a 50-50 of either owners or shareholders or employees donate money to either Republicans or Democrats. But I think it's really time. It's time to get, well, really time to really get very detailed, circumspect, and drill down about where you're spending your money. Period. Point blank. It really is. But obviously and honestly, spending money on these local stores, like last week I got to go to Antique Boutique, and she had all these previously loved, gently used items, some of them so friggin' gorgeous. Hi, Diane. And I bought some amazing items from her. So putting that money back into the local economy, into your state, into your city, right? Isn't that exciting? All right, I'm going to see if anybody has any comments or if I'm just talking to myself. I don't see any yet. What was I going to put on here for you? Oh, my Facebook profile or my Facebook post. Here is my Instagram post for the car that Lexus was good. But you know what? I'm going to really start taking a look at these car companies too, y'all, because listen, I don't want to put my money behind into places that either one have ditched their DEI like Walmart, or are listen to this shit, or are donating money to the new regime's inauguration. Unfortunately, Amazon just put a bunch of money into them. And as you know, Amazon is owned by Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos owns Washington Post. He told the Washington Post to not even uh, weigh in on the election, which, that's pretty garbagey for sure. Here's the link for the Lexus on Instagram. Please go like it and comment on it too. Would be fabulous. Anywho, so also Meta has agreed to donate to the inauguration as well. That's some garbage right there, folks. It's really, oh wait, I did that twice. Whoops, my bad. Let me take this one off. Anyway, so rather than chafe and chap, which I am chafed and chapped about it, I also will make sure I'm paying attention to where I'm spending my money. And I'm really going to be on this a lot with you and giving you a lot of information of things to do, action items to do. Of course, we really want to encourage Biden to pardon as many people as possible. There's a couple other action items we have too. There's really a lot that is going on. Oh, Randy, I just saw your comment, love. Hold on, let's hold some space for Randy, because honey, things are going to get tougher. And you says you have 2.5 weeks to find work, and you won't be able to afford next month's rent. All right, you all, let's give Randy some really good energy right now, and I'm going to ring the bell for you, friend. If you have a Cash App for a Venmo, put that in the link. Some of us may be able to donate. Okay. All right. This is for Randy. Ready, hun? Take a deep breath. Get your sit bones going. Yesterday was a wonderful day, a portal day for manifesting. I know that sounds super woo-woo, but if you'd like some links, there's some great things that you can do too. I think staying grounded and focused, and I know you are, but here you go. Ready? Wait, I need to get it going. Hold on. That's for Randy. Hi, Ann Wen. How are you, honey? Let me text Christopher Dale and tell him I'm over here. I'm live. He likes to pop in. Sadie is the art. Oh, see, yeah, because it's Sadie. Yay! Yay! Oh my God, they're so amazing. They're so amazing. Yeah, please pop your links in here. And yes, thank you for putting that in there, Joe Craw. Randy, put your link in there as well. Rated R for Randy is one of the funniest usernames I've ever seen. It's really clever. I really like it. Okay. And then Randy, if you have an Amazon wish list, that's also a good idea too, that people can just go to Amazon and send you things. Brett is 8:45. Okay, friend. And what kind of work are you looking for too? Put that out there. Oh, and tell me where you live again. Somebody on here may know somebody that's in your neighborhood. Okay. So just going to put it out there. Crowdsourcing, friend, crowdsourcing. And like this, I mean, we're really going to need to support everyone in our community. I mean, if we saw what happened, I mean, I didn't have that on my bingo card in the last week of this whole thing with United Healthcare. Manischewitz. I mean, talk about a unifying event in the sense of everyone sharing these stories. And we either have a story or know someone close to us. But when you just start to see this litany of stories that come down the pike and are coming out of what people are going through and how close they are. I mean, when you see the numbers too, which I knew this, but the numbers of bankruptcy based on medical bankruptcy, no other country in the world has that but us. And then all these different stories of, And I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at something that happened yesterday. But all these heartbreaking stories of people choosing whether they're going to pay rent or get the medication for their child or their loved one or for themselves. And think about this too. This is where volunteering at animal shelters, donating to animal shelters is great. There are a lot of people who actually need to relinquish their pets momentarily or for a short time period because their pets are, they can't take care of them. I'm actually going to start doing some, sorry, you guys, cats. I haven't told them yet. I'm going to do some fostering for medical emergency pets. So that type of thing, right? Anyway, there was a woman yesterday that called up. Oh, what's it start with an A? Anthem? And she was in a mood. I get it. She was getting her claim denied. She was having a fit. And at the end of her call, she sort of commented the three letters of the, what is it? Depose, defend, whatever the last one is. And then she said, and you're next. And the person on the other line from Anthem called the FBI on her and she got arrested. And she has a very, very hefty bail and she is in jail right now because they're like, don't mess around. So folks, as aggro as you can be or you feel, don't do that. Don't threaten people online. It's not going to end up well. I was surprised at that. I really, really was. That was quite shocking to see that. But then again, we are in the, pardon my French, but the fuck around and find out phase for a lot of things, including folks who either were incredibly misinformed with the election. Apparently there were a lot of you and you bought all that. And he hasn't even gotten into office yet. And he's already telling you he's not going to do it. Follow the hashtag FAFO on TikTok or YouTube and things like that. You'll find quite a bit of entertaining things. I'm going to let you know. All right, let's do Affirmies. I haven't done these in a while. Would anybody like a card? Are you out there? Would you like one? I'll pull one for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be 56 tomorrow. Thanks, Alexa. She's downstairs chatting away. Anyway, man, this stuff makes me burpy. Oh, I love this one. Here we go. So, yes. What was I saying? Anyway, follow the hashtag FAFO. It's pretty darn entertaining. And, here's my piece. And I had a really great conversation with one of my aunts this week about how she's handling family members who voted differently than her. Now, I'm kind of a scorched earth person right now, unless I know that you really regretted it. And I mean, whether you voted for Trump, didn't vote, or voted third party, you're going to have to do a lot of work to convince me that you are not problematic because you've contributed to a very dangerous regime. Sorry. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to volunteer? You're going to get involved locally? You're going to make sure that the underserved and the most at risk in our community, which basically, let's face it, is anyone except a top of the food chain Christian white male. We're all at risk, or we love someone who's at risk. I mean, I've said it before. If I could keep my big mouth shut for the next 4 years, I'd be great, but I'm not going to. So here's your card. Start it off. Curiosity. Oh, cute. Actual school may have taught me that study is kind of boring, but the school of life proves that playful as heck exploration and around every corner inspiration abound. So today, I'll brush away. Look at that gnat, by the way. I'll brush away any been there, done that dust from my eyes and brighten them with fresh and glossy coat of curiosity. Excelsior. Hashtag. New expression I'll start using as soon as I find out what it means. Cutie patootie. Hey, listen, Christopher Dale has about 3 days left of 60, and he's going to be 61 on Monday. So tag him in here and wish him happy birthday. I don't even want to talk about why he's not here and I'm not there. We just had a lot going on, and he's doing a lot with the renovation of his mom's house. So I'm going to see him in about 2 weeks. But this time last year, we were in Nicaragua. Yeah, that's wonderful. Anywho, GD, MF, SOB. What's some other good acronyms for swearing? C, small O, A, C, Christ on a cracker. All right, let me do another card for you. I am the hero in my own video game. Randy, that's for you. Look at that. All right, Randy, that's for you, Bubs. You are leveling up. You are gaining superpowers. You bust through bricks and smash the skulls of fear gremlins around every corner. You fall off cliffs. You get attacked and eaten by monsters, but you always show back up twice as strong. Randy, this is totally for you. You always show back up twice as strong, mentored by the wisdom of your wounds. Bust through the levels, throw fireballs at all that resist, and blindside the boss who holds your passion hostage. Free the royalty within and conquer your creative empire. Be the last action hero. Randy Spite, that's for you. Hi, Kathy Wise. I see you're on here too. Francine, Kim, nice to see you. All right, let's do one more, and then I'm going to cut out of here, and I'm going to go finish watching. It's something, is it called The Black Dove? And it's with that British actress. She's just adorbs. She was in Love Actually. She's been in a lot of different stuff. All right, power saving. Whoops. Anyway, it's very intense. It's on Netflix. And I need to watch Lioness too. Is supposed to be really, really good. So, oh, hi, Boo. Nice to see you, love. I'm sorry your comments aren't showing up on here, you guys, that I can pull up, but I see you. I see you over here, and I see you here on the computer too. So, anyway, everybody good out there, though? You good? You hanging in there? I know, it's a lot. Here we go. Yes. Hi, Betty. You want to come up here? Absolutely not. Okay, here's the next one. I honor my creative process no matter what forces interlude. I finish what I start. Oh, I read that wrong. I honor my creative process no matter what forces interlude. I just read it the same way. I think I just had a different meaning. Dork. I finish what I start. I think the word I'm thinking of is interfere. Here we go. This one's for me. And this is perfect for the last 2 days of Mercury retrograde. We'll also have a little bit of a shadow period as well, too. So in the next couple days, just finish up a lot of stuff that's maybe hanging over your head. Joanne Crawl can work with you on that, right, Joe Crawl? If you're still watching, she is you know what? Not only an organizer, but just spiritually, she really holds space for you. And I love her style that she's not about goading people or getting into these top 5 tips for XYZ, but she really has so much information about home organizing, digital organizing, photo organizing. And then she holds all these, she holds sessions throughout the week for the people that are involved in her group. Hey, Joe Crawl, please post, you're still here. Post a link. I get tongue-tied when I talk about you because there's just so many great things that you do and so many things that you and I have worked on together over the years as well. So if you want to post a link, if you have any specials going on right now that people can join your community and get involved with this information, there's a lot of downloads that she has. Are you still doing the podcast too? Because I really, really love the podcast. But again, the thing I love the most about the style that she has, there's no condemnation to it. And that's the way it should be. So that because you can get overwhelmed, just like I should have done this. I should have made this better. Show the kitty, she says. Hold on. I think Betty just went downstairs. I know it's like Friday with the feeling, and I haven't done squat on showing you some pussy. Yes, I said that. And I mean 4-legged. Not that I have a 4-legged one. I have 4. Okay, I'm gonna quit. Anyway. Hi, Jade Raider. How you doing? Anyway, Joe Crop. I just interrupted myself. Look at my face is red because I was so dumb. Post a link and get organized. But again, with Mercury in retrograde going out, this is the last time of this year to recycle, reuse, rethink, reconfigure, do all these things. Take your time the next couple days. Absolutely always during Mercury retrograde. Don't get hurried. Don't just plan on some things, maybe stopping you up a little bit. And that way, then you're not just completely overwhelmed by it. I got to tell you, more than anything, leave early for things. Show up early and relax and scroll and read Reddit or whatever. Right? I love reading Reddit stuff, the Am I the Asshole stuff on Reddit. Speaking of which, I'm going to be starting a channel on YouTube. I'm going to put myself out there. I like to say it's a voiceless channel, but it's a faceless channel. And I'm going to be reading things. I'm also going to be reading Am I the Asshole stuff. So I find a lot of things that I want to listen to on YouTube to go to sleep has uptalk and vocal fry speakers. And I think that people really do like hearing more of the Gen X voice. Some of us see how I did a little bit of an uptalk, but just enough to come back down, come back down. So anyway, and I love doing podcasts and reading things in voiceover. So let me know if you're interested in that. It's called Let Me Tell You Something. Let me tell you something. So stay tuned for that as well too. Kristen says, "Thank goodness it's been a crazy week." Yes, darling. Oh, and Joe Carl says she's launching VIP days, so she'll post it. Yes, podcast will resume in January. But Joe Carl, if you could you post either the episode with you and me on shit we don't talk about, and then your episodes as well? You guys pop everything in here. Kristen, pop in your is it ALS, the Lou Gehrig's disease that you are so involved with in the community here in Denver? And if you want to get together during the holiday season, please let me know. Christopher's going to be here in a couple weeks if you want to meet up. I would love that. I haven't seen you for like a year or two, I think. Mm-hmm. Here's Betty. Come here, baby man. Baby man. Look at baby man. Hello, Cricket. Hello, Cricket. We call her a cricket because she chirps. Hello, baby ma'am. Baby ma'am. Oh, I know. Last night, she got into bed with me and we were doing a 12-12 meditation. And this woman made biscuits on my chesticle, on my throat. She did. She was in it to win it. I know, baby ma'am. Is she not the cutest? And Joey's downstairs too. I know. Joey Bag of Donuts. He's a little mean to you sometimes, which I don't like. I'm going to get that eye goober later. I don't want to do it on camera right now because it's not nice and I know you don't like it. But Mama's got a little thing with eye goobers for kitties. I do. Look at how pretty she is. Okay, RBF, resting Betty face. Ooh, she was drooly. Wow. Does anybody have cats that drool? She just drooled on me. I love it. Okay, end ALZ. Thank you. December 20. Oh, that's right. December 21st. You're a solstice baby. God, that is so amazing. I love that for you. All right. So yes, Christopher will be here on the 27th. So let's get together. That would be so fun, honey. I love your energy. You're doing great stuff. Post the link for end ALZ. Oh, is it Alzheimer's? Oh, boy, you have so much good information. I know you do. Anyway, longest night of the year. Oh, girl, I know about it. It is magical. Longest night of the year. It's just like the midpoint. It is such an amazing day to be born. And I'm a spring equinox baby. So I'm more at that like middle point. Aren't we magical? And that means are you a Sagittarius or a Capricorn? But it depends on the year, doesn't it? I bet you're a Capricorn. Yes, 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 yes. So magical. Okay, let me read this. Yeah, Betty. Hold on, honey. Okay. Slay, bitch. I'm an axe wielding warrior and I slay all things. All right, here we go. You are the blood of savages, warriors, knights, and raging maniacs that refuse to quit. For millions of years, your ancestors were hardcore fighters and survivors, and had any of them dropped dead before successfully reproducing, you wouldn't be here today. You are a golden goose with genes so powerful you can survive natural disasters, droughts, plagues, and wars. Armor up and swing your battle axe at any force that steps in the way of your creations. Who needed that? Did you need that? Because that's what I did. You're Sagittarius like Christopher Dale. I love it. Listen, tomorrow I'm going to be at Ritual Craft. Kristen, if you want to meet me up for this. And then Kevin and Charla, my friends from Illinois, are going to be here. Look at this wonderful creature that I got at Ritual Craft last week. This is going on my altar that I'm putting together this weekend. I got some fun little things to go with it. And this is going to be my on my ancestor altar. Isn't it fucking amazing? Look at that. And then I also got some fun green stones as well too. So Ritual Craft, and I think it's RITUALCRAVT. Remember I was supposed to go get pictures with Krampus last week? I didn't. It's not till tomorrow. I'm over there like, okay, Krampus. Spelled with a K. Why does the word Krampus just crack me up? Anyway, Kristen, thank you for that, love. Thank you for posting that. And I'm going to pass that along to Christopher as well, too, sweetie. Anyway, so tomorrow, getting Polaroids taken with Krampus. Probably going to stop off and see Diane at her little shop over in Wheat Ridge, which is so delightful too. Post some links for your places that some of us can go and follow, just to give them a little bit of love. Oh, your Facebook got stuck. No worries, honey. And yes. Oh, hold on. I'll post a link for Ritual Craft. Look at this. You're gonna love this. I actually sent this to Kevin, my friend, because we're gonna meet in Old Town Arvada tomorrow for a little holiday thing they have. Like, I feel like tomorrow is just gonna be like the best day for really going out and doing a lot with holiday shopping. And okay, here's the link. This is so fun. Look at this. This is actually, this is from Ritual Craft. Kristen, you're gonna love this. Oh, Joe Croft, thank you for posting the link to our episode. There it is. Look at Krampus. I'm gonna go rolling up on him like, bitch, what's up? I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, darlings, I love you to bits. And again, look at the little eye on top of his head, too. Did you know that crows carry a grudge? Maybe I was a crow in another life. Just saying. All right. Well, I'm going to put this next to pictures of my Aunt Shirley and my grandma and my grandpa, Bob Voss. I'm going to put his ashes near in that area too. Oh, my kitties. Wait, your friend has jewelry there? Look for your friend Grace Quaid's jewelry. Is she at Ritual Craft? Yes. And the Arvada Center is wonderful. And speaking of just that area, I'm going to be speaking again for the city of Lakewood in March. I met up with my friend Tom Quinn yesterday. He's part of Alameda Connects, and they asked me to come back and speak again. I spoke a couple of years ago on community building, how to not transact like an asshat. That's one of my favorite talks to give, of like how to be a better person with your people and your connections and so forth. One of the biggest tips, just the tip that I give, is when you are connecting people, make sure to ask if someone wants an introduction. Let's see, somebody says, oh, I know Kristen and she's with this group. Do you mind connecting me? What I do is I stop and I say, let me check with my friend. And then I go and check and say, would you like an introduction to this person? What I also do, the person who wants the introduction, I ask them, can you send me an email that's kind of like the handle that I can just hand you off to, that says, hey, Mia, great discussion today. I was looking for a connection with XYZ about so-and-so. This is my intention. And that makes everybody above board. So it's not just a lot of people stealing each other's time. And that way, if your friend Kristen says, yes, I would love to have an introduction to them, email them, let them take it from there. Right. So that's just kind of some social hygiene, I guess. Speaking of hygiene, make sure to keep your spiritual hygiene very tight and upright. Let's do some bong breathing. Speaking of, ready? Tits up, right up there. Hold it. And let me find, what did I do with my little, I got the booze, I got the whole thing. And, seriously, just try some Wim Hof breathing if you want. Just look up either, not bong breathing. Oh gosh, there's a word for it. Anyway, Wim Hof, WIMHOFF. It's pretty powerful and it'll jumpstart anything for sure. All right, y'all. Love you to bits. Have a great weekend. Posting links if you're watching this in the replay. I got you. And I'll post pictures of this. And if you have any extra scratch, donate to my friend Randy. That would be wonderful. Pay it forward. Be fabulous. I think Louisa is here. Hi, Sissy. Sissy, do you have any links you want to post? That would be great. Y'all follow Louisa Garrett. She is still going strong and still going live every day. Listen, right? Sissy, I can't pull up any comments because I need to change it to global and not just friends. But I miss you. I love you. And I love all of you so much. Have a fabulous weekend. Be kind to one another, but also be firm and have boundaries. All right. I'll see you next time. Wait, cheers. Bye.